Hello, Mr. Andrei Mialeshka. Thank you for the interview today. So, you are part of the Belarusian Association of Journalists. What is your function within this organization?
My position in my native region, Grodno region, is the deputy head of the Belarusian Association of Journalists. It's a small subsidiary which includes 50 people. I am monitoring the events connected with journalism in my region. At the moment, I am describing the situations with Belarusian journalists in Georgia.
As you just said, you're in Tbilisi. We're both now in Georgia. Can you maybe tell us a bit about your story? So, when did you come to Georgia?
I came a month ago. I came after I got the invitation of the State Security Service, an investigative committee working with financial crimes, tax service to the interrogation. I should have been there on Monday, the 23rd of August, but as a result, on the 21st of August, I came here to Georgia. You can say that I ran from the prosecution. Many colleagues of mine who stayed in Belarus were prosecuted. Some of them were imprisoned. 128 people from our organization are in prison now for criminal cases. It's better to be free than to be in prison.
Can you maybe describe how you think about the last months, how maybe the pressure increased in Belarus for you and also for your colleagues?
Many journalists are now prosecuted for participation in non-existing actions. Many journalists have spent 1 to 1.5 months in prison. It was an administrative arrest. As far as I know, approximately 50 journalists stayed in prison because of that.
When we now conduct this interview, what are the emotions you feel when you describe the situation in Belarus?
I try to help my colleagues, even from Georgia. I have transferred money lately to imprisoned people and their families. We managed to collect money in Georgia for the people who were imprisoned for administrative crime more than once. I am free, and that is good.
Apart from money, what would you say would help the most to those who are still in Belarus and who need our help?
I help wives of journalists communicate with their families and children. And I also help to send the books to prisons in Belarus, subscribe for the newspapers, and send them to imprisoned colleagues. Those newspapers are state ones, but still. Also, I write letters.
This is very nice to hear because, I guess these people are not only your colleagues but also your friends. When we look at maybe more international level, do you feel they need actions to be taken, and what kind of actions should these be?
I think that the main thing is to contact the international associations of journalists, organizations in different countries in order to decrease the time of the imprisonment. And the second option is that the international community does not forget Belarusian colleagues.
When you think of the future, Do you have hope that you will one day return to Belarus and work from there? Or do you see yourself rather here, staying in Tbilisi in Georgia?
I hope I will be able to come back to Belarus, to my family, which is still in Belarus, and meet my friends and acquaintances, as well as the colleagues with whom we work together in Belarus.